If you are struggling with addictive food cravings, EFT can absolutely help you. It has shown in evidence-based research how it shifts the brain. It actually allows you to be free of the addictive cravings. There's two reasons why we have addictive food cravings. One is physiological and the other is emotional. Oftentimes it's hard to separate the two. However, EFT addresses both aspects of this problem. The first aspect is the physiological. Often when we are stressed, we get cravings because the system is in overdrive and the body needs something to help it calm down. And so food is a way of self-medicating. It actually will subdue the stress response. So food cravings are often as a result of stress. Now, it could be stress in the present, or it could be a trigger that maybe something that's unresolved in your body gets triggered, and then you have a stress response. And the default is to turn to food. Often high-fat foods, creamy foods, foods with high calorie, maybe even preservatives. You get attracted to them. In the moment, you feel like you need to have them because it's actually a form of self-medication. And what EFT has been shown to do is it activates the parasympathetic response. It stops the fight, flight, freeze. It actually drops the cortisol levels and it puts you into a more chill, relaxed state. So it activates the relaxation response and it short circuits the stress response. So when you are de-stressed, you are more able to make a choice. You can choose not to turn to the food. You can actually choose to a more healthier way of de-stressing yourself. Maybe going for a walk or taking some deep breaths or jumping on a rebounder. There are many other ways to de-stress your system. Practicing EFT regularly will actually enable you to be less stressed in your day-to-day life. So that's one aspect of it. Another important aspect of it is, as I said before, there's usually an emotional component to food cravings. So often our body has an association with certain foods. I'll give you an example. I had a client once who was craving ice cream. She would run out in the middle of the night to get ice cream, particularly when she was feeling stressed. Sometimes, though, it would even occur when she didn't even realize she was stressed. So the ice cream was calling her, and even though she was trying to lose weight and she was trying to align with her healthy eating habits, she would be hijacked with these food cravings for ice cream. And so we did some tapping together, and with some specialized tapping, she came to the realization that when she was younger, her mother would come home with ice cream and the whole family would sit around the table and eat ice cream together. And there was a connection there. She was there with all her siblings and she was experiencing her mother's attention and love. And so on a subconscious level, she was craving her family. The ice cream was an association to the family. And so with that awareness, she came to realize what she was really craving was a closer connection to her family. And even though she lived across the country, she could start reaching out to her family. She could start to make some phone calls. She could even start to remember those times that they were together and enjoyed each other. And as she did that, the craving for ice cream totally subsided. She was back in her power. She was able to make choices. So practicing emotional freedom techniques on your own, it's a very easy meridian-based therapy. And then of course, working with a practitioner one-on-one can help you to get to the core of why the cravings are there in the first place. There's no reason why you can't practice this on your own. It's a wonderful practice. It's been evidence-based. As a matter of fact, Peter Stapleton, who's a researcher out of Australia, has shown in brain scans how addictive food cravings can actually be shifted by areas of the brain that would initially light up when a person saw a food they felt addicted to. And after a couple of weeks of tapping, those areas of the brain stopped lighting up. Emotional freedom techniques, also known as tapping, is an easy way to apply a technique that can absolutely change your life. It can help you to be in charge of your life and empower you to release food cravings. I've seen it time and time again in my own life and with my clients. It's almost magical the way the need to eat certain foods goes away. So if you want to learn more about how EFT tapping can help you, you can look at some of my videos. I have lots of videos on my YouTube channel. You can also contact me for a free strategy call, and we can talk about your specific issues around food cravings or body confidence issues, or if you're wanting to release excess weight and there's other reasons why you're having difficulty doing so. I'd be happy to chat with you. I'd be happy to see if we're a good match, to see if we are aligned to do some deeper work so that you can be finally free. Freedom is available. It doesn't have to be this hard for you. And there's so many ways that you can get beyond the struggle and live free. So as always, keep on taking good care of yourself. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye now.